pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see the dawn's early light? What so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose stripes and bright stars through perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. In broken twinkling, the Lowhur's standing gave proof through the night that her flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ms. Capitelli, members of the Board of Education, administrators, honored guests, faculty, families, and friends, good evening. As our final year in the Totowa School District comes to a close, I would like to share some thoughts with you. While this certainly wasn't a typical school year, and while we were unable to participate in many traditional activities or celebrate our graduation the same way previous 8th grade classes have done, we still have lots of wonderful memories to take with us as we move on. Memories of the special experiences we've been part of, the great friends we made, and the caring adults who have guided us along the way. Our teachers have provided us with a firm foundation upon which to build our futures, and for that we will always be grateful. Although we will miss everyone here, we really are looking forward to the new experiences, friends, and mentors who will continue to enrich our lives. Many in our class will be traveling different paths, but we will never forget each other and the fun times we shared at Memorial and Washington Park schools. I want to wish my classmates the very best. No matter where they go or what they choose to do, may they find happiness and success along the way. And now we look to the future with unwavering optimism and enthusiasm for all the extraordinary times that are yet to come. To all of you who are joining us for this special celebration, sharing in our excitement and joy, thank you. On behalf of the class of 2020, it is my honor to welcome you to our graduation ceremony.
Graduation 2020. We are almost at the year's midpoint, and it feels as if 2020 has already been 10 years long. What a year it has been, and it appears it will continue to be an extraordinary one. You are the class that has made it into the history books. 2020 has been marked by many remarkable events. COVID-19, quarantines, social distancing, endless Zoom meetings, marches, protests, killer hornets, and even an asteroid the size of the Empire State Building. Let's not forget a presidential election that promises to be climactic as well. And why not? Our 2020 calendar was instantly updated with a series of cancellations due to the whirlwind of activity or non-activity that we have been living through. However, you have proven that it is going to take a lot more than a virus to weaken the fortitude and determination exemplified by the Washington Park School class of 2020. You, like so many of your peers, took up the gauntlet and proved that very little could stop you. You found a way. When notice arrived that you could no longer continue your school year in a brick and mortar building, you reluctantly but gracefully transitioned to a virtual learning environment. Like the events of 2020, virtual learning was an unknown territory for students and teachers alike. Yet, working together, a classroom without boundaries was established. There were bumps and hurdles along the way, but you did it because you are here. It is that fortitude and determination that you must keep with you always. You may not have known that you possessed either of these qualities, but once the challenge was forced upon you, you persevered and succeeded. You see, life is not always scripted or planned like a calendar implies it should be. What has always been may suddenly not be. Life throws curveballs, and you better be ready to catch them, like you caught this one. Your tech skills were put to the test, and looking back on these past 13 weeks, you should be very proud that you were able to achieve what seemed to be an overwhelming impossibility on March 13th, our D-Day. So yes, class of 2020, you are unique among the past graduating classes. This is definitely one for the books. And despite all of the disappointments and regrets, you were one of the sustaining forces that cast a light on 2020's darkness. It is up to you to keep the momentum going. Keep your experience tucked away until you need that fortitude and determination again, and you will. You may not know it now, but your last months at Washington Park School probably taught you the most important and enduring, life-altering lesson, one that cannot be found in a textbook, that you are the intrepid, that you can be your own best teacher and student. The calendar may record your intended plans, but life has many more events planned for you. 2020 has been your teacher. This year has taught you that you possess the ability to determine your own destiny. If you have accepted 2020's challenges with fortitude and determination, then you are well prepared for what your many tomorrows will bring. Congratulations, class of 2020, and best of luck always.
To the graduating class of 2020, this year has certainly been different and interesting in many respects. Many of the things you had planned were either canceled, postponed, or done in a different manner. Similar things happened in our community with certain events we had planned. And in some respects, being apart may have brought you closer together. So to the graduates tonight, on behalf of the Borough of Totowa, our residents, our community, we wish you all much success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
We actually have with us today Totowa Commander Al Tasso, and we have Vice Commander Ronald Van Winkle.
Right.
And we're very pleased to have them here today. We appreciate them coming. This award, the Americanism Award, which is presented to you first place, is a very honorable award. And all of the students in the 8th grade have voted, and they chose you. And the award is based on honor, patriotism, courage, service, and scholarship. So it's an extremely important award. We are so very proud of you. You should be proud, and they would like to present you with the award tonight.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
It's a little spending money.
If you don't want it, just give it to me, all right?
The award is from the mayor and council, and it's an essay award. And our second place winner is Mary Run. And congratulations, and to present that award is Mayor John Coiro.
Thank you, Ms. Capitelli. Each year, the council and I sponsor an essay award for all the 8th grade students. Each student is asked to write an essay. They're submitted anonymously, and they're graded by teachers other than the 8th grade teachers. This year's theme was Stole the Show, and I'm pleased to announce that our second place recipient is Mary Riley. Congratulations, Mary.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the Totowa School District for
Job well
everything
done.
you do.
You did a wonderful job, you really did.
And if you ever come to our council chambers, the school gives us each year a plaque with the two recipients. We put that on our wall in our council chambers, so we'll be there for a very long time. You'll see your name up there inside our Totowa council chambers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So this year's theme was Stole the Show, and the first place award for our Mayor and Council essay is Giavonna Bergamasco.
Congratulations.
So just a little aside about this second award too is that the teachers actually grade the award, and all of the essays that the students wrote are anonymous and they go through it, and it was hands down, you stole the show with winning this contest. So you should be so proud. And we're all proud of what you've done. Woo! So congratulations.
Congratulations.
After countless years of hard work, successes and challenges, new experiences, and many other unexpected occurrences, we have finally made it. As young children, many of us dreamed of the day we'd graduate middle school and move on to high school. The gowns, the diplomas, the full house of proud and joyous families, the thundering applause as the credits roll. It won't be quite like that this year, but graduation has been a ceremony that we've been working towards for as long as we can remember. Ever since our 8th grade debut, everyone's been buzzing about this day. We've undergone such a monumental journey here that we will never forget. We're all devastated that our time here at Washington Park School is ending, but the show must end eventually. We've had the time of our lives. Washington Park School has served as a second home to everyone. We grew up in the many hallways and classrooms that house us every day. We've made so many friends and have made so many wonderful memories over the years. There have been so many amazing opportunities given to us and many memories we've created. Each one of us has grown tremendously. This metamorphosis we owe to the many role models who have taught and challenged us. Our graduating class has become the great people we are today due to the dedication and loyalty of everyone here. While there have been many successes, there have also been many failures and hardships we've had to endure this school year. But these experiences have helped us mature and grow over time. We've all been surrounded by so much support and positivity through our childhood years, which has helped us flourish. As our final year in Washington Park School ends, it was not the one we had planned. Despite current events, we've powered through and made the best of our situation. Our time spent in school this year has been memorable. We've battled through adversity and have come out the other side. Thankfully, we all have had each other to rely on, to pick us up, and fight with us. We've taught each other important lessons, like right from wrong, and how to be strong when we don't feel like we have an ounce of strength left. We've all helped each other grow and go from little kids to young adults. One of the most important lessons that has been learned is that you cannot be perfect, and that mistakes when learned from will help you grow. We've learned to not give up when things get tough. Many of the skills have prepared us for our next journey, high school. We're all going to proceed down our own paths now, but we will all be successful. When we are excited for high school, it will not be easy. We will be faced with challenges, some that seem impossible to overcome. However, we've learned many skills that will guide us through these demanding times. Middle school has been such an eye-opening experience and will prove to be very, very helpful to our success in high school. Thanks to our teachers and the knowledge they passed on to us, we know a lot more than many other students before us knew at this age. We've been so lucky to be surrounded by all these wonderful teachers who pushed us to become greater and encouraged us to reach for the stars. This may be our last curtain call, but it's been a time to remember. We've made the best of our challenging situation. If we continue to persevere and stay strong, we can get through this tough time. We've waited for this day since our first day of 3rd grade, so let's hear the applause. Nothing will get in our way. While we are all upset to be leaving the comfortable and known halls of Washington Park School, we are more than ready to move on to our next journey. As we wave to the crowd and take our final bow, we owe many thanks to everyone who helped guide and support us through this journey. We'll miss everyone here, but we'll always remember all the memories we've made. As our song says, it's our time to go, but we sure did steal the show.
Good evening, Ms. Capitelli, members of the Board of Education, distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and the graduating class of 2020. This year's graduation may not be what you envisioned back in September. Walking across the stage, hearing your family proudly cheer, being able to see your beaming smiles as you received your diploma. Graduation will have a different look, a different feel, but what is not different, what cannot be changed are your accomplishments and accolades as 8th graders. Nothing can take away from the fact that you are graduating 8th grade and your teachers have fully prepared you to move on to your next phase of your schooling career. It may be hard to understand now, but your resilience and ability to overcome this adversity will serve you well down the road. Today is not only an important day for you, but your parents as well. They are extremely proud of you and how far you have come. Today would be a great time to hug them tightly and thank them for supporting you through this journey. In closing, I've always made it a practice to try and learn more from my students than they learned from me. And even in this unusual year, I can say I have learned a great deal from the graduating class of 2020. And for that, I want to thank you. So congratulations to our graduates, congratulations to the parents, and finally, congratulations to the teachers and everyone else who helped our graduates achieve their milestone today. Mr. Guarneri, I present to you the class of 2020 and certified by issuance of their diplomas that they have met the requirements for graduation.
Good afternoon, students, parents, and teachers. My name is Marcello Guarneri, President of the Totowa Board of Education. I am honored today to be speaking to you on behalf of the Board of Education and celebrating in this great achievement of the Washington Park School Class of 2020. We, the board and administration, and especially the teachers, take pride in celebrating you with your families. These last couple of months have made an impact like no other during many of our lifetimes. As a community, we have stood together through these challenges beyond our control. With each challenge, you, the graduate, have shown your commitment to grow as you continue to flourish. You acclimated and adapted to a new method of learning. Not an easy task with an uncertain circumstance. Today, we share with all of you excitement and emotions of our graduating 8th graders and the tremendous pride of their family and friends as they move on to the next stage of their life. Take this time to look back and be grateful for all you have accomplished and all of those who have helped you along the way. Yes, today is an exciting day for you, but also for your parents, guardian, family members who have been there for you. Follow your dreams, not the crowd. Do the right thing when no one is looking. Study hard, and remember, you're investing in someone very special. That's you. Be respectful, be responsible, and challenge yourself. Don't rush to grow up. Enjoy each day and every moment of your life. You are the future, and you make the impact. Look forward with excitement and confidence to the next chapter in your life. I leave you with this quote from Brian Tracy. Make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations on what you can be, have, or do. We wish you the best. Thank you again. Congratulations, Class of 2020.
Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. The academic school year of 2019 to 2020 was not what we expected or hoped for as our final year at Washington Park School. We have faced many obstacles on our path this year, but I believe as the graduating class of 2020, we have matured and grown tremendously as a result. Instead of our lessons being learned only in the confines of our classrooms, we were presented with the challenge of growing and learning in new ways. A very important lesson that we were taught is one many people learn later in life, that though we'd like our life paths to be straight and easy, many times they're filled with unexpected turns and detours. This year, we began to learn to overcome and adapt to such challenges. This wasn't done solely on our own, for we owe our thanks to our hardworking teachers, administrators, boards of education, and staff for guiding us through this unprecedented time. We also owe unending gratitude to our parents who have loved us, supported us, taught us, and assured us that we would be safe. You've all influenced our lives and helped us become independent thinkers. As we graduate tonight and travel to our next stop on the path of life, high school, we are filled with various emotions. Though many of us will be attending different schools in September, our strong friendships will continue. The bonds we've created while here at Washington Park School will remain strong, and these relationships will provide us with support and comfort as we travel into unknown territory. True, we are saddened to leave our Totowa home behind, but at the same time, we are elated thinking about the new experiences that lie ahead. The education we received and friends we've made in Totowa will help make our lives brighter. Classmates, as we continue to embrace our future selves, always remember that your future is yours to determine. Though you should keep in mind that many life lessons our formal education has taught us, remember these things as well. Think for yourself and defend what you believe in. Be kind and generous and use your knowledge to better our world. Be the best version of yourself, whatever that may be. Grow and become successful. I found a quote written by Sasha Azevedo that seems to be fitting. To believe in yourself and to follow your dreams. To have goals in life and a drive to succeed. And to surround yourself with the things and the people that make you happy. This is success. In closing, it has been an honor and privilege to serve as your Student Council President this year. I hope our paths will cross again someday, but wherever you may be headed, I wish each and every one of you tremendous success and much happiness along life's way. Thank you, good luck, and farewell.